This is good finish. Finish, Chavez. Brother, a combination. And down goes Hogan.
Simply put, he is a legend. For no one in recent boxing history has been more active, more dominant, and more successful than Julio Cesar Chavez. Fighting on an average of once every 2 months for 14 years, he has amassed 90 victories, earned 6 world championships in 3 different weight divisions, won a record-breaking 27 title fights, and for many years was unanimously recognized as the world's greatest fighter, pound for pound. Now, here with rare interviews and exclusive footage comes a video compendium of 10 of his most important bouts. And we start by going back to the winter of 1987, where Chavez, with 56 wins and the WBC super featherweight title, moves up to the 135-pound weight class to take on the WBA lightweight champion, the hard-hitting Edwin Rosario.
You wonder when the real fatigue factor is going to take place. These guys just do not stop throwing punches. Again, the heavier blows continually landing from Julio Cesar Chavez. Watch the shoulders of Rosario set a guy up with an elbow to try and land a punch. To do what he has to do to win. Uses his elbows and shoulders a lot. Nice lancing blow that time. Scores with the right hand. You see Rosario hang on to hit. But again, the heavier blows being landed by Chavez. Nice straight left hand. That time Rosario makes him pay with a left hook.
Great, step back, step back. Great, step back, step back.
Rosario had the title before. Of course, he lost to Jose Luis Ramirez. And he won that title back in dramatic fashion when he KO'd Livingston Bramble. And he's got to come up with something different from what he's doing right now if he's going to retain his championship in this lightweight division, because Chavez is having things his way. Rosario might be ready to go. His leg's a little wobbly here. They just have not stopped throwing punches throughout this fight. And you expected it to be this way coming in. 2 fine champions. Guys that you know can put on a show. Chavez landing some more heavy blows. Real good left hand that time. He might have Rosario staggered a bit. Rosario tries to spin him and tie him up. Chavez might have Rosario in a little bit of trouble here. Rosario's legs do not have that bounce in them right now, and Chavez looks like he could move in for the kill. Nice uppercut. That one hurt Rosario. He's hit again flush. He's trying to fight back. Tremendous heart he's showing. He tries to turn around with Chavez. I thought that Rosario was in a heck of a lot more trouble than that. Both of these guys, tremendous heart. Chavez has got to be knowing that he's out in front in the fight. And again, Rosario shows his heart. Fighting like a wounded guy, as he is wounded. But what a heart. They just do not stop throwing punches. And look at these heavy blows that Julio Cesar Chavez is landing. Rosario really looks like he's straining.
Watch your hand.
And again, Richard Steele warns him about their heads. Obviously, Chavez is the fresher of the two, landing the heavier shots. But Rosario doesn't stop punching. Did Chavez finish him off? I don't know. Chepo sets him up again with that right hand. You talk about a determined athlete. I can't say enough for Edwin Rosario.
Step back.
Julio Cesar Chavez came to take this title, and he's well on his way to doing so. Rosario does not want to give it up. And now Cesar Chavez wails away at him. There goes the mouthpiece of Rosario. Rosario's legs look like they're totally gone right now.
Step back, step back. Let him go.
Very, very fatigued is Rosario, and he still tries to throw a vicious left hook. But yet neither fighter has been down.
What's that? What's that?
Rosario definitely a hurting fighter right now, though. You see Chavez.
Step back. Step back. Let him go. Let him go.
You can just get a real close look, as I can here at ringside, to see the face of Rosario. It just looks like a beaten man, but he still will not do anything but throw punches. And he hasn't been off his feet. Look at that face. The left eye is now closed, spitting blood from his mouth. He's really getting punished now. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, I'll save that comment. I was going to say, that's it. It's all over. And he did. I said I wouldn't be surprised if he stopped the fight. A towel came in from the corner of Rosario, but you can't stop a title fight with a towel. The decision was made by the referee. We have a new WBA World Lightweight Champion.
1 year and 4 fights later, Chavez seeks to unify the WBA and WBC lightweight titles by meeting the durable WBC lightweight champion, Jose Luis Ramirez.
These guys are excellent and very close friends outside the ring. When they were asked how they would be affected in the ring, they would forget their friendship until the final bell is rung at the end of the fight. So they're all business in here. There won't be anything dirty here. It'll be a nice, clean fight. Again, Ramirez in the red trunks. Julio Cesar Chavez in the white trunks. Chavez is the WBA champ. Ramirez the WBC champ. Chavez ranked 1 by the WBC, and Ramirez ranked 1 by the WBA. Shot landed that time by Chavez. And a couple of good punches. These blows that he's landing have got to take a toll on Ramirez very shortly here. Chavez getting cute with him hanging onto the arm. Doing his share of scoring punches, but I still think that the heavier blows are being landed by Chavez. Remember what I said when it came to judging the round, though? You know, you can take 2 judges, such as a Lou Tappan and Art Laurie, both from Las Vegas, and they might have a different opinion on, you know, if a guy lands a lot more blows and he's aggressive. Oh, there's a big one. And he almost went down. He didn't get down. He's going to be in some trouble here. He almost went down. Somehow or other he was able to hang on. Big right hand by Chavez staggered Ramirez. Chavez will catch him again. I'm sure he'll dump him in this round. He's got to be in terrific condition to even stay on his feet right here. Why he doesn't hang on to Chavez or get away from him is beyond me. Instead, he tries to come at him again. Almost caught him again. That time it was a little bit behind the ear. But it'll be a punch like that. When he throws his right hand, it's almost like a hook. I mean, it comes from the side. Again, the fact that he didn't go over shows tremendous heart, tremendous conditioning.
Let's go, let's go.
Oh, and Ramirez scores one of his own. But you can understand when I say it looks like he landed a real heavy blow, and it just takes no effect on Chavez. Chavez nails him again, another one. Ramirez is a tough cookie. He stays on his feet. He's taking 2 good shots to the head, another body shot there. 15 seconds to go in this round. Oh, another straight right hand. Ramirez has been able to come back with a couple of good shots of his own, and this is the 4th round, but certainly the heavier blows, and certainly this round clearly in favor of Julio Cesar Chavez. The way the past 2 or 3 rounds have been going, Julio Cesar Chavez just continues to build up points. Every once in a while, Ramirez, to his credit, comes up with a nice combination of flurry. But in Chavez, it's landing the heavy blows throughout here.
Well, I don't think he's worried about what he gets in return now, Kevin Ramirez.
Ramirez having some good shots inside here, but you see the heavy blows. I keep repeating it, but it's just exactly what's happening. Neither guy wants to stop throwing those punches, though. Look at them. This is some tough infighting, believe me. I'm telling you, the television camera just doesn't do justice to what these guys are doing inside here. And the one thing you can't tell by watching at home is how heavy some of these blows are. Oh, the heads came together. We got a bad headbutt there. And it looks like Ramirez has got a bad cut right in the middle of his forehead. That's it. They have to stop the fight. Now, what will happen here is they will go to the scorecards right now.
The winner on a technical decision, Julio Cesar Chavez.
In his very next fight, Chavez moves up to 140 pounds, his 3rd weight division, to face WBC super lightweight title holder Roger Mayweather with his 34 wins and 23 KOs.
You know, you get 2 very polished boxers in there, very slick guys. Both of them know the tricks. You see Mayweather holding the opposite arm from the referee, hanging on. Make Chavez pay as he comes in, nailing with an uppercut, but Chavez never stops throwing his hands. Whether he's being separated by the referee or coming in, his hands are going all the time. Left hook caught him that time. Mayweather backs up. It's hard to tell sometimes whether he's hurt or whether he's just faking like he's hurt. Playing a little bit possum. He seems to have the steam in his knees all right. We're in the 6th round. Neither fighter has been down. Neither fighter has really been visibly shaken. All right, the bell ends round number 6. And Chavez just keeps boring in on him. He never stops throwing punches, never slows down. They exchange punches that time. Both fighters landed pretty good.
Break it.
Chavez keeps coming in, and again you hear the corner now saying things about watching the head of Chavez. Watch that head bounce all around in there. Continues to bounce closely around the eyes and in the face. It's the back of his head in the face of Roger Mayweather constantly. Mayweather hit, his legs look almost staggered right now. Trying to fight back gamely is Roger Mayweather. Caught him with a hook.
Come on, break it, let's go. Break it.
Still Chavez seems to be getting the better of the shots to me. Throwing more punches, landing more as a result. Every once in a while, Mayweather will get himself lined up to throw a nice right hand. There's a combination, but no damage done at all. A lot of these shots are landing. That time an uppercut was landed by Mayweather. Inside of 10 seconds to go in this round. The bell ends, and they keep fighting. Approaching the 1 minute remaining mark in the 10th round. Coins flying around in the ring as Julio Cesar Chavez tries to put the hurts on Roger Mayweather. An interesting fight, and if in fact the scoring is, as Harold Letterman sees it for the American networks, it's a much better fight than the way I see it. I just totally think that Chavez is dominating the fight, in my opinion. Mayweather continues to try to counterpunch, and Chavez continues to try to take advantage. Ten seconds to go. Mayweather does things in flurries like that that do not excite this crowd. This is a very partisan Julio Cesar Chavez crowd. The bell ends round 10. And in my opinion, another round for Chavez. Now we're looking at Roger Mayweather. And the fight has been stopped. It looks like
I've always met all the goals I've tried to achieve, thank God. But the one that really satisfied me the most was when I won my third world title. Because at that point, I became the first Mexican ever in the world to be able to win 3 titles.
March 17, 1990, in his biggest challenge to date, Chavez faces the highly touted Meldrick Taylor in a much-anticipated bout between 2 undefeated and seemingly invincible champions for the unification of the WBC and IBF 140-pound titles.
All right, this is the 8th round, and Chavez has got to start doing something if he's going to take some rounds away from Taylor.
He was undefeated. He was an Olympic champion. He was considered one of the best fighters in the world. So what I wanted to do was to prove to myself that I could take him.
Being landed by Meldrick Taylor, and it's beginning to frustrate Chavez. As you can see in his eyes, Taylor has plenty of confidence in his eyes, and almost a blinking action in the eyes of Julio Cesar Chavez. Certainly a look of concern in the face of Chavez. Not the confident look that we usually see. The heart of Chavez is going to be tested before this night's over. Meldrick Taylor has the blood really coming from, he must have a cut inside his mouth, because there's a lot of blood coming from the mouth area. And you see Taylor picking up the pace. Chavez frustrated by this because at this stage in the fight, this is usually where the surgeon-like hands of Chavez takes over. But it's not the surgeon-like hands operating on Meldrick Taylor tonight, I'll tell you. Taylor now has blood trickling from his nose.
It was a very hard, very difficult fight. But all the time I was very confident I was going to win, because there was 1 round left to go. I kept looking at Meldrick Taylor's face, and even though he seemed in good condition, I saw that his face was quite damaged.
Chavez trying to get in position to unleash a real big shot. The question is Taylor maybe getting a bit arm weary here at this portion of the fight, because he has thrown a ton of punches. Chavez right now at this stage looks stronger at this immediate stage. And the arm weariness of maybe that series of punches that Taylor threw, he's still able to land, but they're nowhere near as strong as they were in the earlier going here. And Chavez sucking up to land a big shot on him. He catches him with a left hook. Taylor tries to answer. Another left hook landed by Chavez. You hear Richard Steele saying, keep him up. Chavez fighting with everything he has, showing he's got a tremendous heart. He misses with a left hook. The Chavez people in attendance trying to cheer him on. Taylor's hands are still busy, but nowhere near as busy as they were. He is a bit arm weary as Chavez nails him with the right hand that time. The question is, how much at this stage has Chavez got left? Here we go. This is the 12th round. Bob Sheridan here on the Don King Sports and Entertainment Network. And Chavez must know he has to pick the pace up as much as he can to try and win this fight. Taylor wants no part of it as he tries to battle him off with his combination of his own punches. Chavez has got plenty of punches through. When you look at the face of Meldrick Taylor, a lot of water in the center of the ring. The guy's slipping around a bit. The people in attendance, the chanting is Mexico, Mexico, but I think you're going to have a disappointed Mexico tonight. Meldrick Taylor in command on my scorecard. And a brilliant effort by Meldrick Taylor throughout, much to the credit of Luduva Ace Morana. Such a great jump. That was a big slip and immediately waved off by Richard Steele. The trouble with a slip like that is a guy can do damage to his legs when he slips like that. Damage to the knees. At this stage in a fight, there's always a lot of water in the ring from the guys getting cooled down in the corners in between rounds. It's like a skating rink out there right now. Chavez frustrated by the fact he just can't seem to do anything. Midway point, and this is the 12th and final round of this Unification Championship fight. Both guys, tremendous shape. It was a tremendous fight, but it's been Meldrick beating Chavez to the punch, and no matter how much they chant Chavez, Chavez, this has been some night for Meldrick Taylor. I would Taylor now, I'd be happy to just jab and stay away from this guy. Don't take any chances. As you know, he's going to be tired too. Left hook catches him. Taylor doesn't want to get sloppy with this guy. Julio Cesar Chavez is tough. Chavez tries to catch him with the uppercut. Taylor keeps his hands going. Sneaky right hand lead. Left hook by Julio.
Well, when I got him with a right, I knew I had hurt him. I knew that I had to take advantage of that because the round was about to end. So what I did was hurry up to try to finish him off. And I knocked him out, finally.
Shot landed. Chavez trying to finish strong. And he may have Taylor in a bit of trouble. Oh, down goes Taylor! Counters 1, it's up to 3, and 4, and 5. Taylor gets back up 6 and 7, and 8, and 9. There may not be enough time left in the fight. No! It looks like what an ending to the fight. Lou Duva goes insane. Did Richard Steele count him out? Did Steele count him out? It looks like Richard Steele may have counted him out.
2 years and 10 fights later, Chavez, in a converted bull ring in Mexico City, defends his WBC Super Lightweight Championship against the highly regarded and undefeated Angel Hernandez.
Chavez with a big right hand. A countering right by Hernandez.
Chavez has got knockout on his punches. Hernandez has got don't worry on his.
Chavez looks to be fighting angry right now. He wants to end it.
Hey, break!
He's had enough of this guy.
That's a second warning for you.
Second warning for holding against Hernandez.
Hernandez can't help himself now because he's getting in deep trouble.
Hernandez landing to the head, but again, Chavez undaunted by it. And he comes right back.
Has a completely different quality in the punches of Chavez. He's going for that knockout. Hernandez just trying. Oh, he just got butted real hard. Did Chavez.
And Arthur McCanty saying continue.
Arthur didn't see it, but it was a terribly hard butt. Look at this.
Now the end fighting. Uppercuts by Chavez. Right by Chavez. That may have been the best punch. There's another solid right.
Angel in a lot of trouble. Angel Hernandez in trouble, but trying to fight back.
Let's see if he can get out of this corner.
He turns him around, and he's putting his head right in his face. Angel is putting the head right in the face of Chavez. Chavez back to the attack, knowing he's got his man about ready to go.
Hernandez is looking right into the eye of a tornado here. Final 30 seconds of round 4. Oh, a staggering right hand by Chavez. Now he goes to the body. Ferocious shots. Can Hernandez survive
the round.
Blood on the bridge of Chavez's nose. Blood all over the shirt of Arthur McCanny.
And he isn't even fighting.
But he's already taken a punch or two. A straight right by Chavez.
Chavez punishes the body when he gets a man in trouble. Those left hooks to the side.
And it sounds like a bull ring now.
Well, those are the horns he said he didn't have. He's feeling them on the sides and right on his face. Chavez alternating the attack. Body, head. This is vintage Chavez.
Punishing blows by Chavez. This could do it. It's all over.
In September of 1992, in an eagerly awaited matchup billed as Ultimate Glory, Chavez meets his longtime arch rival, the flamboyant three-time world champion, Hector Macho Camacho.
It's going to be difficult for the first 2, 3, or 4 rounds, but after that, my strength and class will take over.
Punches in the body and to the head.
For the first time, weariness looked... Weariness is beginning to have the look on Camacho's face like, I don't know what to do with this guy.
He is just flat out getting worn out by this barrage of punches being administered by Chavez. Oh! Combination by Chavez. And that really was effective. That just bounced Camacho off the ropes.
Again, Camacho's going to hold and spin off. He's not going to take 2 or 3 of those big punches in a row.
Some blood on the lip of Camacho now. I don't know where that's coming from. Probably inside his mouth.
Keep him up.
See that streak of blood there on his upper lip?
Yeah, it looks like his lip's cut on the right side.
It out.
I don't know if that's coming from the nose or whatever it is. It's part of the devastation we spoke of.
The frontal assault by Chavez raging on.
Break, step back.
All Chavez. Camacho is just taking a beating.
Well, Chavez said he wanted to give him a beating. He didn't just want to knock him out. And that's what he's getting now, a beating.
Referee Richard Steele may look to stop this fight. I tell you what.
It's a no contest.
It's a no contest, but Chavez, he's just so good. He's just so good. So consistent.
Continues to come forward.
As I said, it's the beginning of the end, and that's what's happening.
A blistering attack by Chavez. It could be near the end. Richard Steele looking in intently. Camacho, though, is punching back.
Well, you can't question Camacho's guts.
Watch your head.
Wild miss there by Chavez.
Camacho trying just to get anything going, but he has no strength left. Those blasts to the arms have taken the punch. Oh, it's about over.
It's about Camacho's head. Oh, man. Another shot by Chavez.
That ain't good. Camacho trying to fight back, trying to do something, but he has nothing on his punches.
His face bloodied, his left eye swelled.
Chavez now is just waiting on him to load up. He wants to do damage now.
I think he has a cut over the other eye.
Even hitting a heavy bag for this many rounds has got to be somewhat timed. So Chavez has got to have a little bit of steam gone.
You wonder if Camacho can even see.
Watch your head.
At least he's fighting. If he's going to go out, he's going to go out fighting. You got to give him that. You got to give Camacho that. He's got the guts.
He might be doing this on instinct. Final minute of the 9th round. Camacho surviving.
Camacho's fighting better here than when he was fresh from his good eye.
Keep him up. Keep him up.
Camacho's fighting like this is his last round. He's going to give it all he's got. If he doesn't do it here, nothing can help him. And he's fighting better this round than he's fought the entire fight.
Camacho just going for broke. His left eye all but shut. His right eye cut now. showing tremendous heart with 5 seconds to go in the 9th round.
He's landed more punches in this round than he has the whole fight, I think.
He did, but he's taken more than he has the whole fight.
You cannot question the courage of Camacho.
He has been overwhelmed by a superior fighter, and that's all there is to that.
There was not one thing that Camacho tried to do that was effective in the least. It was just incredible.
The vicious attack by Chavez.
Always to the body. It's as if Chavez wants to leave a permanent reminder that this was tough.
I don't think there's a fighter that's ever fought him that hasn't looked in the mirror for the rest of their life and remember him very well.
Yeah, very well.
Watch your head.
Camacho will be feeling the effects of this fight for a long time.
Well, we're winding down. There will not be a knockout, it looks like.
So the fight that fans have been waiting for years and years is over.
In his first fight in 1993, Chavez defends his WBC super lightweight title for the 23rd time as he takes on two-time world champion tough guy Greg Haugen. To witness this contest, over 136,000 fans fill Mexico City's Azteca Stadium, making it the largest crowd in modern boxing history.
Here we go, round 1. Chavez says, I'm going to give Haugen the worst beating of his life. He even went so far as to say when Haugen returns to his hometown, no one will recognize him. He thinks Haugen has a big mouth, is gross, and very negative. And those are his good points.
It's not that easy. He's just got hit. Haugen did by a good straight right hand. There's another one, and it set him back.
Down goes Haugen, seconds in.
I plan to come out from the start to win like I always do. And I think I'll win by a knockout.
I'm surprised that he wants to take care of him this soon. He will go to the body if he didn't want to knock him out and give him a beating.
He wants to punish him like he did against Hector Camacho.
Well, maybe he's changed his game style and decides I better just knock this guy out and give him no respect. Every time he hits him, he shakes Haugen.
Little low there by Chavez as the fans chant Mexico. So Haugen already in trouble a minute into the fight. He came in saying, I'm totally relaxed. Maybe he's too relaxed.
Well, he got relaxed into the canvas. Those punches are so hard, you can hear them all the way over here.
He told us that Chavez is taking him too lightly. He's not as great as everybody thinks. And what was going through Greg's mind in the first few seconds of the fight there. Oh, headshots by Chavez. Precision shots, target practice. And nothing on the punches of Haugen.
Come on.
Pitter-patter.
Come on, give me fight. Come on, what the head's inside?
I think Chavez would like to see him well marked for the post-fight photographs because he's doing the job on him like the kind of job he did on Camacho, who looked like horror shots after the fight was over.
He had both eyes just about closed at the end of that fight at Thomas & Mack in Las Vegas. Chavez again unloading. Upstairs, downstairs, to the side, everywhere, to the ribs.
Well, if there's anything to be said for Greg Haugen, is he certainly is feisty. Nobody has ever questioned his courage or guts or common sense in tonight's episode. He is there to fight.
And we have seen just about everything in his repertoire, a variety of punches from all angles, much to the chagrin of the challenger, Greg Haugen. And there is genuine bad blood.
Right hand. Look at the legs of Haugen. Haugen's gone. He's gone.
In all kinds of difficulty, but he stays up there, Ferdy. Unbelievable heart by Haugen. I'll give him that.
He has got heart and he's got cement legs. What's keeping him up? If he has distance between them so that Julio can land that right hand from outside, he'll go right down. Again, Julio lightens up. He wants to beat this guy. Again, he lightens up. He's got him right where he wants him, and he's off. There's the right hand from distance. Haugen moving away that time. There's the right hand again.
He's playing with him. He could have put him away. but he wants to really punish Haugen.
Again. It's just like target practice.
But Haugen, to his credit, hanging in there. He's taking it like a man.
Oh, he is. So did Camacho. Give Camacho credit. He took it. But the end was the same.
Midway through the fifth. Oh, brother, a combination. And down goes Haugen.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I just don't want to knock him out. I want to give him a beating so he can shut his big mouth.
And the problem is there's a minute and 10 seconds, and Chavez wants to go home.
Haugen has never lost by knockout. This could be the first. Chavez unloading. And it's being stopped by Joe Cortez. It's all over.
With few challenges left in the 140-pound division, Chavez, in a much-talked-about move, steps up 8 pounds to meet the WBC welterweight champion and his only rival for best pound-for-pound fighter, Pernell Whitaker.
Oh, good action.
As they trade punches.
And both body shots. Both trading body shots.
But that could bode well more for Chavez. But Chavez just walked into a sturdy left by Whitaker.
I'll tell you though, on the way in, he caught Whitaker too. I think both of them a little off balance, falling into each other. The aggressiveness is unbelievable at this early stage.
And both guys are being warned about hitting on the break. They're fighting all the way through where the referee tells them to break.
Chavez looking to bore in and snap Whitaker's head. Whitaker, though, coming back.
See, Chavez knows he can depend on his chin. He doesn't feel Whitaker can hurt him, especially if he's going backwards and taking his power away, and he is just going to keep on coming.
And I charge the audience to keep watching.
Definitely, I'm in better shape than in any of my other 87 fights. I'm in the best physical condition of my career. I'm fast, I'm strong, I'm well motivated, and I'll win this fight any way I can, by a knockout or decision, but I'll win.
Pernell Whitaker mixing it up much more than anybody expected.
He's got to do something to keep him off. If not, he'll eat him up. Chavez will eat Pee-wee up unless Pee-wee puts some hurt on him, and he's punching away now. Another good shot.
Round 2 in the books. And Chavez, very much aware of that, comes out storming to begin round 5.
4 or 5 straight body shots, and they seem to be very effective.
And very strong.
And now Whitaker very much in a defensive posture as he backs off on Chavez, who comes forward relentlessly. But back comes Whitaker with a combination to the head.
I think a lot of things that are going to be important with regard to the judges. How do they judge the big body shots and the little quick combinations of flicking right jabs and left hands that Whitaker throws? There are points, but how do they score them?
Chavez concerned with the judges before the fight. One is from Texas. The other 2 are England and Switzerland.
And in England, they love this kind of boxing that Whitaker does. They love intelligent boxing and punching, even if it's powder puff. But there's nothing powder puff about Whitaker. Whitaker's putting in shots here. Forget about it. He's putting in as much hurt as he's taken. Whitaker's fighting a fine fight against Chavez.
Thus far, a very impressive start by the champion, Pernell Sweet Pea Whitaker. A crowd of better than 63,000 here at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Chavez country. They are waiting for Chavez to start pouring it on. But Whitaker has been too elusive to this point.
I'll tell you what, he's very aware, Whitaker, that is, of those body shots. He is dropping his hands to get him down near his rib cage every time they get close.
Pretty good poke there off the right hand by Chavez. That got Whitaker's attention.
It's a frustrating type of fight for Chavez, a man that likes to just fight and be a man's man, to be moved and worked around like this because he is being manipulated just a bit from time to time.
He's doing much better this round than he did the last 2, in which Whitaker even took the offensive.
Chavez said before the fight he would not be like a wild man and chase the dancing southpaw. Whitaker just came through with a nice flurry of uppercuts, but he is resigned to the fact that he's got to. Chavez has been chasing him around. Whitaker nearly picked up at the hip. They continue to go at it. Joe Cortez has continued.
Joe Cortez is losing control of this.
Furious action, but a lot of missing.
I'll tell you something that I've done to fighters that bend that low. I hit them on top of the head, right in the top of the cranium. It's not an illegal shot, and it hurts like hell.
It's hard to penetrate the cranium of Julio Cesar Chavez, who has an abnormally thick one. I think Pernell Whitaker is discovering that.
Pernell Whitaker has been getting in some tough shots here. Tough shots on Chavez.
Working very effectively on the inside.
It's a good thing he hadn't got a big punch, because if he had a big punch like Norris has, that would have been bad news for Chavez. He got hit and got his clock clean there.
Chavez landing as Whitaker tried to get away. Pernell Whitaker may be on the threshold of being the first man to beat Julio Cesar Chavez.
The crowd is doing all but begging him to come forward and finish Whitaker. They sense a problem with the upset, and they know he needs a knockout. I certainly think he does.
Whitaker's left eye is now hurt.
There's 20 seconds. It's academic now. It would have to take a miracle.
Can Chavez knock out Whitaker in the final 10 seconds? Whitaker won't let him. Too elusive. History. It could be history in the making.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of boxing, the decision is a majority decision draw.
On January 29, 1994, Chavez, attempting to defend his title for an astonishing 28th time, meets the highly underrated and often ignored #1 challenger, Frankie the Surgeon Randall.
Frankie Randall, I think, has just a bit more power on his shots. I think Pernell relies on his speed. Look at the combinations he's hitting Chavez with.
And some good shots here by Frankie Randall.
He got more than just his attention with that one, Steve.
Combination by Randall to the head, and Chavez says, come on, bring it on.
Well, that was the surprise. He might have said he's got some combinations. He said he learned a lot from the Whitaker fight, and he's certainly applying some of those principles right now.
Very impressive display here in the second round by the challenger, Frankie Randall.
That was the right hand that Whitaker used so effectively to come over and land flush all fight long. There it was again, another low blow right that time by Randall.
Randall's confidence sky high right now with this second round display.
You know, the straight left hand that Whitaker did throw down the pipe landed a lot, and maybe that's what Randall sees just from the other side, not being a southpaw, but it is getting home a lot.
Quick left hand by Chavez, but a glancing blow, and back comes Randall. And Chavez missing.
Something that's going to be key too is eventually Randall's going to get hit. He's going to get hit good. Will his chin hold up? Does he have a good chin to withstand that type of onslaught?
Well, you got to give Randall an A+ so far.
And a bomb from long range by Chavez. Now Chavez in close, giving Randall no leverage. Landing with a left uppercut is Chavez. But Randall stays right in there and fights back.
He's countering beautifully, showing nice right hands. He's blocking what he can, deflecting some. There you see it too, 3 left hands, another left and a right. He is doing what he has to do to win this fight.
For Randall, it's like punching a rock when he goes to the head of Chavez.
Another 3, 4, 5 punch combination, all landing, most of them finding the mark perfectly.
Look at this toe-to-toe action. Furious exchange. It is not letting up as we head for the bell in round 6. Chavez with Randall in the corner just above us. Chavez
show. Depends on how the judges are looking at it, how much consideration they're giving Chavez because he's a champion going for 100.
Well, win, lose, or draw, Frankie Randall's stock goes up. No question about that.
Frankie's showing some signs of the wear and tear now, of the pace, of the punches, of the fatigue, and all the energy he's put out.
Oh, he's going to try to take it around. Oh.
He hit him low, but I'll tell you what, there's a world championship being taken away as we sit here.
You gotta keep him up.
Another
You got
one.
to keep him up. You got to keep him up.
Julio Cesar Chavez very, very upset at Richard Steele.
You ready?
It seems like Richard Steele is intimately associated with Chavez's career. I mean, he gave him the Meldrick Taylor. Now he's going to take this away by taking 2 points. And this closer fight, no, sir.
Is he trying to reverse history?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's trying to pay a debt, I guess. No.
Back comes Chavez with a reckless abandon.
You know, some of the rounds that were fairly close, Frankie Randall may feel now he has got a nice, comfortable lead and not do enough to win any one of these last 2 rounds. It could cost him a draw very well.
Well, this, for example, he was losing, and all he needed to do was win 1 more round, and he's either got a draw or he wins the fight. Chavez, now with a point taken away, Chavez is in a deep hole up to his nose and stuff.
Now he may have to go in for the KO.
And Frankie,
I was actually waiting for Frankie Randall to get tired, because frankly, I wasn't really all that well prepared as I should have been. But I don't want to make any excuses. No excuses.
But not enough to win the round.
Oh, down goes Chavez for the first time in his career.
Unbelievable.
Flush on the face.
and now it's goodbye title, Bobby.
He is in trouble. Look at his legs. This is unbelievable.
18 seconds to go in the 11th. Can he make it through this round? He's backing up against Randall, the first man to put Julio Cesar Chavez on the canvas. 5 seconds.
Step back.
What a round.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a split decision in favor of the winner and new champion, Frankie the Surgeon Randall.
A disconsolate Julio Cesar Chavez suffering his first loss ever. 4 months later, eager to avenge his only defeat and win back the WBC super lightweight title that he held for 4.5 years, Chavez faces Frankie Randall for the second time.
I feel good now. I'm more at ease, more relaxed. This defeat has served to open my eyes. It's been quite beneficial for me. Now there's a new fight, but this one will be totally different. Different circumstances. This time I'll come superbly prepared, and Randall will be greatly surprised.
This is the kind of fight that takes an awful lot of abuse and puts it all over your body. Everything starts to hurt in the middle rounds and gets really tired.
Watch the headbutting, says Mills Lane. They are really in close quarters.
Look at the way he's coming in with his head. He needs a football helmet on that head. All during his first 2 rounds, he's been putting that head right into Randall's face. Watch him, watch him.
Get that head out.
See, he just said, get that head out of there. You know, Randall is taking some right hands. Doesn't seem to affect him.
Round 8. It is so close.
All right, let's sit back. Let him go. Here we go.
Ferdy,
Come again.
how do you see it right now?
Punch out.
67 and 66, Frankie Randall ahead. But Frankie Randall looking much fresher and landing much better.
Randall just landing all those straight shots to the head. Julio can't get out of the way.
Now that's what he did the first time to win, and that's the first time he's done it in that fashion. 7, 8, 9 punches at a time.
What a barrage
fluke him the first time. He is a good fighter.
Let him go. One step back. Let him go. Here we go. One step back.
Oh, that was a low blow. It's a good thing he was on the other side of Mills Lane.
All right, one step back.
Chavez probably wondering to himself, what do I have to do?
I'll tell you what, he's still sold on working the body because he has a one-dimensional attack right now mostly. Body, body, body.
Stiff right hand by Randall. Chavez looking tired.
And boy, Chavez lowers that head and comes in there, and that may be what's swelling up the eye of Randall. Look at the way he puts his head in there.
Benny Briscoe used to use a head like a third arm, 1-2 head.
Benny Briscoe had a nasty head.
Chavez just continues to lean, putting his weight on Randall, hoping that might have an effect.
By everything that we know in boxing, a little skinny guy like this should be wearing out, and he's not.
Frankie Randall defying logic. Coming right back with an assault to the head of Chavez.
Frankie taking command here. That's 2 good rounds in a row. He's taking command.
Here comes Chavez right above us. But it doesn't seem to faze Randall.
There doesn't seem to be that much steam in the punches.
Oh, good shot by Chavez. But Randall comes back. What a chin Randall has.
I'll tell you what, that was a good left hook, but you're right. His chin is not only good, there's a little less on that mean shot from Chavez than there is right now from Randall.
They continue to go toe-to-toe. Tough shots by Chavez. What's holding Randall up? Oh, look at this blood. Chavez.
It's a bad cut and a real bad place.
Terrible cut.
Now that is bad. Now that is bad. Well, the honesty is he's been using his head through this entire fight.
Okay, there's 1 point.
Unintentional, I believe.
And go.
1 point off here.
To the end of the round.
1 point
They're
off
taking
here.
a point.
1 point off.
1 point off from Randall.
How do you say? What do you think?
No, stop.
Stop the fight?
Stop. He wants to stay.
You want the fight to go on?
Stop. It should not go.
It's okay.
He says no.
Okay, we go to the scorecard. Go to the scorecard.
Controversy. Again. Here in the 8th.
We have it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout has been stopped at 2 minutes 57 seconds in round number 8. Chavez, the recipient of an unintentional headbutt. After these 8 rounds of boxing have been scored, the winner and new champion of the Cesar Chavez, winner by technical decision, accidental headbutt.
And with that hard-fought victory over Frankie Randall, Julio Cesar Chavez won his 90th fight and 6th world title. And although the 10 bouts you've witnessed in this video history represent just a few of the many memorable moments in his long and remarkable career, they provide compelling proof of why Julio Cesar Chavez has become one of the great legends of the ring. I'm Steve Albert, and thank you for watching.
Give him that, hey, come on. And snap your punch.
So you saw the